friends, and welcome to our Anything Goes Saturday. So today I'm going to be playing once again. I'm just going to try and see if we're once again with the Spellbinders Joyful Wishes rub-ons, and we're going to use a Christmas tree that was from the rub-ons. I'm just going to try and fix this up so that I know we're all nice and straight. Okay, so we'll grab our kit. Now I've done a lot of the work for us, including some die cutting and stamping. Well, I think I stamped. Yeah. I've just got a small Merry Christmas, and that's from the Uniquely Creative Aussie Beachmas. I just love this set. It's an old set, but it's one that I use a lot. And of course it's got the matching dies as well. So that's our tree we're going to use, and we're going to put this onto a piece of white smooth cardstock. So we'll just take the backing off. Now this will be a tight squeeze, but I don't mind that. Making sure it's nice and straight, of course. Now I've just cut a rectangle, but you could do this with any shape you wanted. Okay? Then we're going to grab our doobie dacker. I've just got a paddle stick here, and we're going to very gently and very patiently transfer this rub-on. If it's transferring, I'm not sure whether it is. Oh yeah. Seems to be going better than the one last week. Doesn't look like it, but it is. Now, this is where Anything Goes Saturday is where Robbie from Creations in Paper and myself share a project created with what we have in our stash. I always like to create nice and easy things. That's me. But you can easily step them up and use what you have in your stash. So if you don't have rub-ons, stamp your image, colour your image, use the digital stamp. It's up to you. Use pattern paper in lieu of this. So let's see how we're going, hey? A little bit there. Actually, it's not too bad. I'm just going to a little bit there. You probably can't even see that, sorry. Look at that. Oh. So that is our image. Actually, I like that. You could have cut that into an oval now. Another thing you could do too is fussy cut around that. That might be an idea too. No, let's go with what we were going to do. So now I've got a piece of green. This is actually Stampin' Up! Garden Green. And we're just going to put that on there like that. But I don't think I'll do that yet. I might just leave that. I'm just... No, right, let's continue. Okay, so now I've got a piece of white smooth cardstock, and I'm going to grab my scoreboard. You can easily do this with your paper trimmer. And I'm actually going to score down the left side at 1/2 inch. Well, I'm going to do 5 lines, and they're all going to be 1/8 of an inch apart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've gone from 1/2 inch to 1 inch. Okie dokie, and we've got 5 score lines, and that's what it'll look like now. Then I'm going to rotate it, and I'm going to come up about 3/4, and I'm going to go this way. Okay, so we've rotated it 90 degrees, and I'm going to do 5 again. Whoops. We've gone from 3/4 to 1 1/4. And I should have done it the other way, but it doesn't matter. That's what it'll look like. Okay. I'm not happy with that actually. But you know what? It is what it is. So I've got 2 pieces of garden green cardstock again, and we're going to put these on top, this on top of it, this on top of the green. Okay. And I'm putting a little bit of extra glue on the back because of the embossing, hey? We want it to really stick, and having extra glue too will also make sure that it gets into those deep grooves. Okay, so that's how it looks. You could have it that way, but I don't think, actually it will. Let's go that way, eh? No, I'm going to keep it landscape. Okay, now you could have had your score lines along the bottom if you wanted to. So when you rotated it, instead of scoring from the left, score from your right. Still go in 3/4 and score every 1/4 of an inch, and you should be fine. Okie dokie. I'm just going to fix this camera up a bit. Okay, so then we're going to put this onto our base card, eh? And again, it's just a white smooth base card from Paper Rose Studio. I love their cardstock. Okay, so we'll put this on now. Now it's still not too late to do it landscape if you want to, okay? But we're going to stick with portrait. Now I will have the link to Robbie's project in the description below. Okay, so be sure to click on that to see what she has created. We don't know what each of us are doing each week, so it's a surprise to you as well as me and to each other. Now I'm going to pop these up, eh? Or this up. So we'll just grab some dimensionals. I usually take the sticky lids off as I go. And we'll have 2 more, just for good measure. We'll bring in our base card and just put that there, making sure it is nice and straight, and then gently press. Okay, that's done. Then, as I mentioned, I have stamped my sentiment. Now I use Memento Tuxedo Black, and I've also cut 2 extra shapes. Okay, I like to build, if I've got dies like this and it's a sentiment and matching dies, I like to build them up. It just, for some reason, it gives it more depth or dimension or something, instead of just using tape. I don't know what it is, and I always do 2. I build it up with 3 or 4 layers. Sorry, in this case we're only doing 3. And the last one to go on is our sentiment. When you do your shapes like this, make sure that it is all matching, okay, and they are all nice and even all around the sides, just like that. Okie dokie. Then we can bring in our card, and I think we will just put that there like that, okay. And I'm not going to put dimensionals on the back or tape. I'm just actually going to put that right there. Whoops. Making sure it's nice and straight before I press down on it. And that is a card. I may add, I've got gold here. Let's add a few. These are the gold rhinestones. So let's add a couple of rhinestones, eh? And I think we'll just add the little ones. And we'll add that down there. And that'll do, eh? And then press them down. I never press them down until I'm happy with the placement. Once I'm happy with that placement, I will then go back and press them down. And that is a card today. Very clean, very simple, and very easy to do. And one you can do over and over again. Take you 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time, eh? See ya. Hooray.